Hey guys, how y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about two different topics, and I'm going to start with the big one, or the most obvious one, which is EVO. So it's been officially confirmed that EVO 2020 at the Mandalay Bay has been cancelled. Now, I don't know about you, but I saw this coming. We should have all seen this coming, honestly. I'm confused as to why some people are disappointed that this event has been cancelled, because just look around you and see how much this pandemic has affected the entire world. Public gatherings and events have been canceled all over the globe, right? Such as the Olympics, Champions Leagues, sporting events in general, concerts, and the list goes on. So you really think that a fighting game tournament was going to be the exception to that rule? Not even close. Safety comes first, and they made the most obvious and correct call here. However, EVO will apparently still take place as an online event. No more details have been given out, but I have a hard time imagining this to be a success. EVO Online just seems destined to be a disaster, especially because the netcode of these fighting games is very poor. Players will be dealing with lag, disconnections, and other issues. For example, just recently there was a Smash Ultimate tournament that took place online, and in that tournament, a player was up 2-0 in a set versus a top player in winner side top 32. Now, the top player then called for a lag test when he was down 0-2. He called for a lag test, and the TO determined that there was lag, and what ended up happening was that the TO ended up double DQing the guy who was up 2-0. That's just messed up. And this also goes to show you that top player privilege is real. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that there's no way this goes well. There's going to be too many factors, too many random variables that could go wrong for an event like EVO to be successful online. Because EVO is already hard enough as it is in person, but taking it online? Come on now. On the other hand, if anything, maybe this will push developers to have better netcode for their games. Another thing is that EVO 2020, EVO Las Vegas, is a worldwide event, right? People from all over the world attend it. So if they do it online, I'm assuming they'll have to region lock it. I guess only time will tell, but I'm not expecting a good experience. However, I will be looking forward to the announcements that the companies will bring, which takes us to our second topic, Tekken 7 Season 4. At this point, it might as well be confirmed because there have been new DLC listings appear for Tekken 7 on Steam. 5 items, in fact. 5 items have appeared. So it's logical to think that this is indeed Season 4 content. And it makes sense because Tekken 7 is still selling very well and still has a very strong player base, so pushing out more content for Tekken 7 is a smart idea. So here's what I think will be included in Tekken 7 Season 4. New characters. It's hard to imagine a season pass coming out that doesn't include characters, so here's my take on this. We will get 3 new characters, and if you go back and watch my older videos where I give predictions on these things, I have a pretty good record, alright? So hopefully that continues. Anyway, here are the characters that I think will make up the Season 4 pass. Number 1, Cooney Mitsu. Originally starting as a Yoshimitsu clone, she has since been given her own unique fighting style as of Tag 2 and has become her own character. And that's just it. She is a fighter with a unique look, and her Maji style ninjutsu varies a lot from Yoshimitsu. While Yoshi has a lot of trollish and party-like moves, Cooney Mitsu is a more serious practitioner of her art, while still maintaining things like fire breath, teleportation, among other things. Bandai Namco could take her character model and tweak a few things, add a few moves, rage art, rage drive, and she would be a perfect fit for the roster. She is also a very popular character and has been getting talked about a lot recently, to the point where an actual mod of her was created. And in terms of costume, the possibilities are endless. She's a ninja after all, so go crazy. One more thing. Recently on the European website of Tekken 7, a mystery fighter has shown up. I've seen the images floating around, and apparently at one point if you switched the language to Spanish, for example, it said, "No se sabe nada de esta luchadora misteriosa." Now if you understand Spanish, you know very well that they are referring to a woman in this sentence, a mysterious fighter who is a woman. Well, Cooney Mitsu would make sense because looking at Tekken lore, we know very little of the character. She's an enigma. However, if you go to the website right now, no matter what language you set it to, the following shows up. Placeholder graphic, not a secret character. Maybe the Spanish localization team messed up, maybe they didn't, and now the company is trying to hide the secret. Who knows? Whatever the case may be, Cooney Mitsu joining Tekken 7 is still a very real possibility. And I would personally welcome it. I like Cooney Mitsu. I think she's cool. Number 2, Christie Monteiro. I've gone into detail on why I think she can make the roster, but I'll say it again. Christie is a very popular character. The development team themselves actually intended on making Christie the capoeira fighter in Tekken 3, but then decided to make Eddie because they felt unsure at the reception she would receive. So when you think about it, Christie is the original capoeira character that they wanted, and Eddie was the second choice. She's also never missed a Tekken game, even as a clone character, and she even made her way into Street Fighter Cross Tekken instead of Eddie. Like it or not, the popularity is there, and she does have a lot of fans, including myself. And plus, she can always get a revamped moveset that separates her from Eddie, which would solve the clone argument real quick. She deserves it either way. Come at me. Number 3, Tifa Lockheart. Why? Because people know who she is. Because she has a dedicated fan base and is part of one of the most influential and best video games of all time. And as a personal note, after playing through the original Final Fantasy VII recently, I have to agree with that. Plus, the remake has just recently been released, and the hype and obsession are so high right now. I'm talking fan art, cosplay, merchandise, the list goes on. It would be a smart business move to get Tifa for Tekken 7. And plus, Tifa is a martial artist. Her moveset is right there in the game. It's right there for you to take and modify to fit in Tekken 7. Punches, kicks, suplexes, she has it all. Imagine seeing Final Heaven as her rage art. Incredible. She is absolutely deserving of coming to life in a 3D fighting game. Final Fantasy VII, the most popular Final Fantasy game, meets Tekken 7, the most popular Tekken game. It's a perfect match. Besides, Noctis is already in the game, so it's not ridiculous to think that Harada could work a deal with the creators of Final Fantasy to bring Tifa in. It's too good of an opportunity to pass up. As for the remaining DLC spots in the Season Pass, I hope one of them is customization for every character, because this game needs it real bad. And the last slot should be an offline mode like Tekken Ball, complete with online play. Now what about stages? I think they can do what Smash does, and that is include a stage with every Season 4 character. It's better than having a single stage take up one entire slot, you know what I mean? And as for the better netcode, it's something that this game definitely needs, but I don't think it should be a Season Pass item. I think it should be an update that is given to everybody for free. Now let's talk about other characters such as Angel and June. I think that they are better suited to return in Tekken 8. It'd be a lot better than to bring them in for Tekken 7 just for the sole purpose of making them playable. I'd rather them have a story connection to a main game and be playable in that instead. I have no doubt that the development of the next Tekken game, hopefully Tekken 8, has already started. The next generation of consoles are on their way later this year, so it's possible we may even see Tekken 8 revealed within the next 2 years or so. By the way, why do some people pronounce June as Jun? Look, I've known 2 people in real life that had this name. Same spelling, J-U-N, and they both pronounced it as June. So, yeah, what's up with Jun? I don't get that. And just for fun, I'll throw in a wildcard character. I think Roger Jr. could be DLC and take the place of any of the characters I just mentioned. I think Roger Jr. is pretty cool, and I would be happy if he showed up again. Characters like Pekto-san, Wang Jinrei, I don't think they'll be making an appearance in this game. If anything, they'll be included in the next Tag 3, the next tag game, which is going to be Tag 3, but beyond that, I don't see them returning, especially with the new character additions and Hwoarang having most of Pek's move list. Anyway, that's my take on this whole thing on Tekken 7 Season 4. Let me know what y'all think, and other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.